What you are doing right now with your life every single day, that is what you're going to be doing. Yeah, tough to swallow, I know, because if it's not what you really care much about, then that would suck, right? Spend another 5 years, 10 years doing that, whatever you're doing, perhaps stuck in a cubicle like me, perhaps just at some other discontenting, I don't know, means by which of surviving and making it through this life. It doesn't matter what mechanism that is, but if it's not truly fulfilling, uplifting, and like the purpose of your life, if you're not thrilled with every moment, with every day that you get to spend on this planet, this beautiful miracle of a life that you get, then you're very likely not going in a direction that's congruent with your heart and your soul. It's a pretty good indicator. Doesn't take much to figure that out. You sit down, you go, man, if I was doing the same thing that I'm doing today, that I have to do, if I have to get up this day and do this thing, whatever, work a day, that might be for you, I have to go and do that thing. If I was doing this in 10 years, would I be happy, content, thrilled with life? If the answer is, oh, hell no, man, then you got to run for the hills and you got to do it now. And that's just like, you really got to do it. Seriously, because the days just have a way of just whoop, slipping on by. They just float on by like a river, just whoop. And all of a sudden, you find that the years are gone. The years are gone. Let that sink in. The years. Yeah, you're spending those also. You think you're going to work and so that you can spend money so that you can have a better life for your kids and such. I know. It's well-intentioned. But here's what's actually happening. You're spending your life to get those dollars. And guess what? By the time you get to the point where you think you've gained that freedom element, whatever that is, the pension retirement plan, the kids aren't there anymore. They're not there anymore. They're building their own families by then. So if you actually wanted to take part in that beautiful, majestic gift of being in your kids' lives while they're kids, and while you can influence and impact them in a positive way, while they can actually impact and influence you in infinitely positive ways, then you gotta go. You gotta go now. It's not, no, next year, if somebody dangles a carrot in front of you and they say, give up on your dreams for a little bit longer for me. Just a little longer, no big deal. You know, in a little while, you're gonna gain another level, another position, another income increase, whatever it is. And then you'll have a little bit more freedom. Not true, guys, not true. It doesn't happen that way. In fact, when they offer you a little bit more of that little dangly carrot, you're actually giving up more of your life, your time. Which means that you're actually, we're robbing ourselves. We are both the victim and the robber of our own lives. Why do we do this to ourselves? We need to escape from, break ties with the agreements that we've made. This idea that the greatest responsibility of a parent is to simply put food on a table, like a workhorse. Like that's the best that we got? No way, man. Our kids need us to step into their lives in a really significant way and let them know that, hey, honey, when I say that, yeah, you can go after it, you can live your dreams, you can do anything. You want to be an astronaut or whatever it is you want to be? Yeah, you can do it. There's plenty of parents say that. But those same parents, most parents, myself included, for a while, going off to the humdrum job, just the hamster wheel, just the same old 9-to-5 daily grind thing. And the kids can see it. The kids aren't confused by this. They maybe they are confused a bit, but their heart knows. Their heart knows that it's like, okay, if I'm going to learn from this person, this influential person in my life, my parents, that they're telling me that I can do anything I want. I've got all these dreams and aspirations. I want to do these great things, these ambitions. I want to do it. And they say I can do it, but then wait, I see them. And they've talked about doing other things and kind of silently behind the door. And even but I know that when they get up and they go off to their job, they're grumpy when they get back. And they don't like that job. I'm pretty sure of that. And that's not really what they're born for, what they're here for, what thrills their heart and their soul. And so the kids start to learn that, oh, okay, if I'm going to mirror and if I'm going to model this person that I love dearly in my life, that I look up to, that I count on to be like the guide for me, then I guess that I better give up on my dreams too. Now tell me, what's our greatest responsibility, you guys? It's to go do something that we care nothing for with our lives, just so that we can acquire a few digits in a bank account, just so that at the end of the month they can all go to somewhere else anyways? You guys, You think that when you step out and you just take bold moves in the direction of your dreams, that something catastrophic is going to happen and it's just going to floor you, throttle you down to the ground, and you're not going to be able to recover. But that's not the truth. That's not the case. See, I did this myself. I got to tell you, I did this. I woke up one day. I was just, it was sheer desperation that pushed me over the ledge on this one. I'll tell you what, because I was so suffocated in the life of the daily grind that I had to escape the rat race. I had to do it, no matter what. And I found a way. I found a way. And it is possible. I know it seems like sometimes that it's not possible, but it is possible. I'm telling you it's possible. I know it. I did it. And I'm still doing it. I'm still here doing it 7 years later. In fact, I hesitated to share this with people for a while because I wasn't sure it was duplicatable, but I've ended up being obsessed with how this took place. How did I break free from all this? And 99.9% of the people that I know, they never do. They never do. They never have, at least in the 7 years I've known it. And all the 36 years prior to that, I didn't know hardly anybody that ever broke free. Nobody, actually. Nobody. I know that there are people, but I didn't personally know them, right? And now I come to find out there is a method. And actually it's like corroborated and verified by like really astounding information from all over the place. It's really amazing. But the crux of it, the core of it, can be distilled down into something, radically simple. Radically simple. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it's very simple. It's very simple. So, at the end of the day, it's like this. Radical change requires radical action. Yeah, it sounds so silly, I know. It sounds so silly to even say that. But that's it, you guys. Because we've been walking through our lives and we've been thinking, and we're trying to take these gradual steps in the direction we want to go and expecting these monumental leaps and gains. It's what we all expect. It's ludicrous. It's not the way that it works. Now, the monumental leaps, those gains, those triumphs, they're definitely available. I can guarantee you they're available. But it's not with the timid little actions. No, it's with courageous actions. That's it. Courageous actions equals ridiculously amazing results. So, jump on board, I'm telling you. If you're listening to this, there's a reason that you're this deep into this and just still listening, right? It's because you know there's more for you. You know there is. You know there is. But man, how to get there? That is a very complex maze. I'm telling you, I fumbled and bumbled and made so many mistakes, 10,000 times, who knows? Didn't even know if I was going to make it through, but in the process of doing so, I learned. Oh, I learned, you guys. And the things that I learned, they can literally transform an experience that's very herky-jerky, like falling off into outer space without a suit or dropping off a cliff with no wings, trying to find them while you're going down, trying to build some wings. It can go from that to like, oh, yeah, I see the path. Oh, yeah, that question mark is answered. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Oh, sure. Oh, okay. And the pathway is going to be different for everybody, but it's like the roadmap. It's the structure of it. The structure of escaping the rat race is actually, like I say, it's a complex, simple thing. I'm not going to pretend like it's just like cut and dry, because it's not. It's very, very unique, the journey. But the steps to take for anybody, it works 100% of the time with 100% of the people that actually take the actions. That's the only thing you got to do. That's it. 100%. 100% of the time, 100% of the people. If that grabs you, hit me up. Let's chat. Because this is your life we're talking about. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to scroll through this one. You're going to go to the next one. You're going to think about it, mull it over, kick the tires for another couple years on your life. That's what you're going to do? No, you're going to choose now, because now is the only time you get. You can't affect change on any other time. You can plan well for tomorrow, and that's fantastic. You got to do that, of course. And we can learn from what took place in the past, certainly. But you will only ever be able to affect change now. So, if you're going to actually change something, it's got to be changed right now. And the simplest way to do it is to click a button and just start a conversation. That's it. I'm excited for you because the rest of your life starts now. And I would really encourage you to really consider that your life actually depends upon the choice you're about to make right now. The choice you're about to make, the whole rest of your life depends upon it. You're either going to continue doing the same old, or you're going to step into something radically transformative and really deeply meaningful and full of joy and contentment and thrill and adventure and serenity and all the greatest things of life. Love, prosperity, abundance, and just that feeling to be able to rest in this moment and not be hurried and bogged down by spinning all the plates. You don't gotta spin the plates anymore. That's someone else's game. That's somebody else's game. And there's gonna be loads of people that are still gonna play that game. And you can't be deterred by that. You still gotta make the leap for yourself. And today's the day. I'll talk to you soon.